Hi, my name is Joe Cockrell and you are watching Season 4, Episode 4 of The Current. Today, we are going to be discussing local hockey and interviewing Logan Stewart, who is a player for the UNCW Club Hockey Team. Now to Giancarlo Franzisi.
Thank you, Joe. Today, we have our wonderful guest, Logan Stewart from the UNCW Club Hockey Team. Well, first off, Logan, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Giancarlo.
I have a couple questions for you, if you don't mind. So first, how did you get into hockey? That eventually, of course, led you to find your way to the UNCW Club Team.
My mom's side of the family was from upstate New York, and up there, hockey's a lot bigger of their culture than it is down here. So when I was younger, she just knew that she always wanted me to be on skates, and when I was like 3 or 4 years old, she started putting me in lessons, and then I think I first picked up a stick when I was like 5 or 6.
Very nice. Yep. You an Islanders or Rangers fan?
Neither, actually, because now we're in North Carolina, so
I got you,
go Canes.
Gotcha. There you go, Canes. How much of time commitment do you put towards, or how much of a time commitment do you put towards practices, games, and even workouts?
Yeah, so it's a big time commitment. I'd say most teams that are in our league, we practice 3 days a week and then 2 to 3 games on the weekends, depending on what part of the season you're in. But yeah, we have practices at 8:30 a.m. So it's definitely a commitment. Yeah, it's a lot. It's not the easiest thing to get up for every morning and go to, but it's a good time and
good way to start your day. If you don't mind me saying.
Yeah, you get it all out of the way first, and then you can kind of slum it through class.
Very good. Heard. Yeah. So what is it like keeping up with school? So now that we talked about your practices, workouts, now we kind of put the academics to it. Yeah. Because you constantly travel for games. So how do you keep that balance with school, and how do you keep up with school?
It's pretty tough. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of structure in place to, assist us with that. So when we travel, it's like guys are responsible for reaching out to all their teachers individually and letting them know what they're going to miss.
Right.
Getting up with them, checking with classmates' notes, trying to get all that in order. But then, sometimes when we're on the road, we'll have a study session, so that helps. But mostly, I mean, guys just have to realize that if they don't have I think it's a 2.5 GPA and 9 pass credit hours, you're ineligible to play.
Fair.
So, yeah.
Fair. Yeah. Now going towards the current season of the hockey, in a few words or in a brief few sentences, could you explain what happened during the game with the NC State Ice Pack?
The one at home? The one here? Yeah. I don't know. It was just like an absolute barn burner. We beat them 3-2 in a shootout. Some kid hopped the ice and just he had to get tossed off by the refs. But I mean, that game was crazy. We had so many fans come out and support us like they normally do, which is just be a great time. Thank you, fans. We really appreciate all of you that come out on a regular basis and support us.
Always.
Yeah.
Hey, wings up, always.
Yeah, wings up, roll Hawks.
Now, despite that tragic ending to the season, we as students would love to say that your season was very successful.
Thank you.
What do you think led to that success that was carried by the club organization?
Yeah, so over the last 2 years, we've had a new coach, and he's just been like a really, really great piece for putting it all together. He's got the mentality that we want to win and that we want to be a successful team, and he's putting all these goals out for us. Like next year, our main goal is to reach nationals, so we would have to go basically like 2 more playoff tournaments further than where we were this year.
Gotcha.
So big shot, but he's been a big part. We've made some big additions. Since the program has came a long way, we were getting a lot more interest from guys that are starting to look at places to play in college, and a lot of guys go through juniors and high school and they don't get a look at an NCAA school, so they got to look somewhere else, and that's where we hope to get their interest.
And you guys are definitely growing in that aspect, so
Yeah.
keep up the hard work. Yeah. And earlier we were talking about the additions that you were just saying, and you were also mentioning fans.
Yeah.
As we all know, hockey can get pretty rowdy. How is the atmosphere or the environment at the Ice House, and how are the students who come out? How would you describe these students or the fan base that comes out and supports you guys?
It's really a party. The school doesn't have a football team or any really contact sports at that matter. I know lacrosse, shout out Jac, is they're coming up, but yeah, we're just that fast-paced, like high-energy atmosphere. The rink is, you know, really like nothing special in comparison to some other teams' rinks, but I kind of like it because it's, you know, tighter, and like when you fill a ton of people in there, you can't help but, you know, get excited. So, yeah,
kind of wraps you
definitely
up.
helps. Yeah.
Whole place is shaking.
Yeah, it gets loud.
So a few years ago, the team used to ride around on campus on skates.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe this will be making a return to campus soon?
Yes. Yeah, we wanted to do it this year. Not enough guys had roller skates this year, and like we've just going back to what I said about like it's a club team, so it's not as structured. So like guys kind of have to like push each other a little harder to do the little things like that to like get it to work. And yeah, this year we just didn't really have that organization, but next year that's something we hope to bring back, definitely.
Well, perfect, and best of luck to you guys. Yeah. I look forward to seeing a lot of you on skates this upcoming year.
Yeah.
So due to your successful season, will that change the team now standing in rank? For example, when it comes to the title for the next season, will you guys be put higher in rank? So like due to your successful season, how will that work going into your next season?
Yeah, nothing from this season is going to carry over. It kind of does. Our coaches, all the coaches in the league communicate with each other to create their schedules. So they kind of have an idea of who they want to play based on like who's going to be good that year, because rankings get based off of like strength of schedule, really just like any other sport. So you want to play the better teams and you want to beat them.
Of course.
So that all kind of plays a part in it. We're definitely getting a harder schedule. Penn State actually just joined our league. So like we're in the ACCHL.
How about that?
Yeah, so they've made the addition to them, which is they're a great program. And we're going to have a road trip up there next year. So that'll be a big jump for us as well.
Well, we are excited for you, to say the least, and we do wish you the best of luck. Next, we are going to test Logan's skill against our studio's very own Jac Patterson to see who would win in a hockey shootout. It's time for today's interactive segment, Red Solo Puck.
Hello, and welcome to Red Solo Puck. I'm your host and contender, Jac Patterson. The game is simple. Logan and I will go head-to-head in a classic hockey shootout. We each get an opportunity to shoot a hockey puck, a stress ball, and a golf ball at these solo cups right here. Whoever gets the most within 60 seconds wins. Logan, are you ready?
Yep.
Sweet.
Let's go.
No. Again.
Trying to say that big one for us.
I don't know where those other two went. Oh, here's a golf ball. Yeah.
More out, bro.
Nice. That's time.
The last one count. Oh, that counts. Yep. Did you beat me? You did.
just with this.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, thanks for coming in and joining us in Red Solo Puck. Next up is Rachel with Wave Watch.
Thanks, Jack. The college hockey team gained significant traction this year with some amazing games and incredible fan turnouts. The 2021-22 hockey season was a near victory for the UNCW team in the division championship against the NC State Ice Pack. UNCW won 3-2 in a shootout. Unfortunately, shootout is not accounted for in the ACHA Hockey Championship, and the game counted as a tie. NC State won the championship on a technicality, but the UNCW fans know who really won. The UNCW hockey team is hosted by the Wilmington Ice House. The Ice House offers a multitude of adults, youth, and preschool programs that are fit for different skill levels. The Wilmington's Ice House will also be hosting summer camps that are led by the UNCW head coach, Rich Brower, assistant coach, Pat Perry, and youth hockey director at the Wilmington Ice House, Coach Tim McKeague. The first camp will be held June 1st through 4th. Be on the watch for more opportunities with the Wilmington Ice House and for the UNCW hockey games next season. Back to you, Joe.
That wraps it up for today. Thanks for joining us, and make sure to watch us next week. Until then, I'm Joe Cockrell, and this is The Current.
Adam's got it.
I'm 3 weeks overdue, but
Trust me, I can see.
Like, no, dude, I'm on the.